Hello everyone and welcome to NXT. Is the second edition of NXT here in Universe Mode, and tonight manager Beth Phoenix has made a few new signings, about 8 in total, and we'll see some of those in action tonight. If we have a look at the matchups then, Tucker Knight is going to go one-on-one against Victor, try and get a bit of redemption from their tag team loss last week. Bianca Belair is going to go one-on-one with Candice LeRae. We're going to have Pete Dunne versus Velveteen Dream, massive matchup there. One debut, Ricochet is going to be going on one-on-one against Adam Cole. Aleister Black is going to take on the North American champion, Kyle O'Reilly. And in our main event, we're going to have Shayna Baszler versus Mia Yim. So if we take a look at the results then, Tucker Knight, he does get the win over Victor. The Ascension signed to full-time deals in NXT. Belair gets a win over Candice LeRae. Pete Dunne picks up the win over Velveteen Dream. He continues his good form. Adam Cole gets a win over Ricochet, so no debut win for him. And Kyle O'Reilly manages to pick up the win over Aleister Black. And now it's time for our main event. The first lady in this match then is Shayna Baszler. Interesting that Beth Phoenix wants to go with women's action in our main event. She wants to showcase the talent of the women here in NXT, and Shayna Baszler definitely one of the best women here in NXT. Of course, Kairi Sane is our NXT Women's Champion. She's not in action tonight, but instead two of the best, I would say, in the NXT Women's Division. Of course, we had that match earlier, Bianca Belair. She picked up the win over Candice LeRae. So, lots of women action tonight. We are, of course, a few weeks yet away from TakeOver, so plenty of time for these women to stake their claim for a championship match against Kairi Sane. And Shayna Baszler will be going up against this woman, Mia Yim. She hasn't long been signed to WWE and to NXT, came to prominence through the Mae Young Classic, and WWE snapped her up. Obviously thought she had great prospects. And Beth Phoenix must think the same too. One of the best women, I would say, in the NXT Women's Division. But she's going to have a tough fight on her hands tonight against Shayna Baszler, that is for sure. She's already made a good impact so far in her short time in NXT. Can she pick up what would be a pretty big win, it has to be said, against Shayna Baszler tonight? These two women look ready for action as our referee gets this match underway. And Mia Yim straight out of the gates with a drop kick. She is really taking it to Shayna Baszler early doors. Not hanging around whatsoever. Nice belly to back suplex. She's come out the gates, all guns blazing. Nice takedown there by Mia Yim. Goes to work on the arm, double knees. So like we said, no Kairi Sane in action tonight. She is of course the NXT Women's Champion thanks to the Battle Royal win that she had a couple of weeks ago. As now Shayna Baszler, a nice kick, takes down Mia Yim. A little bit of revenge. But it's been a good opening start to this match. And I think both of these women will be top contenders to be taking on Kairi Sane for that NXT Women's title. Whenever that may happen, of course. Like we said, NXT has made a few new signings. We saw the Ascension to full-time NXT deals. We've seen Ricochet as well. Hearing the likes of the War Raiders, Hanson and Rowe, Leo Rush, EC3, as well as the likes of Lucha House Party from the main roster, have all been brought back down to NXT. Beth Phoenix looking to flesh out the roster and give more opportunities to people who, you know, either developmental or the likes of Lucha House Party and the Ascension, who were on the main roster, didn't quite make it. And so giving them a chance to sort of just smooth out the rough edges maybe of their character and of their action, as Baszler goes for the pinfall, but to no avail. She's doing well to just keep Mia Yim on the ground now, just going to work, of course, Shayna Baszler, the submission specialist, her MMA background. Really coming in handy in her time in NXT. We've already seen that it can work. The likes of Ronda Rousey, she's made her main roster debut. Albeit not the SmackDown Women's Champions, of course, that is Asuka. But I'm sure we'll see more of Ronda Rousey over the coming months and show what we could do, or she can do, as Shayna Baszler goes for the cover, only gets a count of 1 before Mia Yim kicks out. Again, Baszler looking good though. She's finally got the upper hand over Mia Yim and just hangs her up on the top rope. Yeah, Shayna Baszler, she's looking good. She's in a bit of a shaky start, but now she's got the match. She's wrestling at her pace and showing the crowd what she thinks of herself, just how good she can be. She goes for the kick, but Mia Yim grabs hold, corkscrew leg drop, takedown, and maybe Mia Yim can get back on top in this matchup. Sends Baszler over the top rope, big right hand, sends Baszler down to the mat, and now Mia Yim will go outside. Continue to work on the arm, again another takedown, double knees to the arm. And that works well against Shayna Baszler. Like we said, she's all about submission. So if you can take power out of her arms and make her a little bit weaker, those submission holds might be a little bit tougher to lock in. Referee now at the count of 4. But these women don't seem interested in getting back in the ring at the moment. Doing as much damage as they possibly can on the outside before making a in-ring return. Referee at the count of 7, and Yim realises she needs to get back in the ring. Shayna Baszler follows her in. Baszler, big right hand, and another one. Really going to work on Mia Yim. In the corner, what can Yim do? Oh, nice reversal by Baszler. Again, nothing of note happening yet. Just each woman striking a few blows. Now, big German suplex by Mia Yim. Now she's showing the crowd what she's all about, trying to get the crowd fired up behind her. Mia Yim, she's going for big power bomb, goes to the cover as well. I think Shayna Baszler may have had her hand under the ropes, but she looks ready, she looks primed. What's we going to do here? Mia Yim, pile driver. It's not something you see very often in WWE anymore. But she's executed it perfectly and now goes for the cover on Shayna Baszler. Gets the 2 count, but Baszler gets the shoulder up. Is she going to look for another pile driver, Mia Yim? She's confident. She's going to go for it again. Hangs her up. Spikes the head. Another pile driver, and that could well be it. She goes for the cover once more. And that is going to be it. A pretty quick win for Mia Yim. She looked fairly good in this matchup. So did Shayna Baszler, to be fair. But those 2 pile drivers, decisive in this match, gives Mia Yim the victory. And she'll be looking to build her stocks in the weeks going forward towards TakeOver. She'll be wanting to impress Beth Phoenix so that she can get that title shot. So there we go then, big win for Mia Yim. Getting a victory over one of the best women in this NXT Women's Division, Shayna Baszler, but I'm sure that won't be the last of what we see between these 2 women. That is going to be all for this episode of NXT, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. Hit the like button if you have, subscribe to the channel for more WWE 2K19, and I'll see you in the next one.